The beautiful thing about it, neither one can say she bit me or no, she bit me. Like a lot of similarities, but it's, at the same time, these albums were different.
This is hip hop album debate. Let's get the conversation going. Ain't no time to waste. Yeah, the podcast that I know you've been wanting. They talking real hip hop. Got everybody talking. Let's go. Yeah, keep it 100 and stay true. Hosted by my homie Q. Tune in and come through. Yeah, this be the spot, the number one place all day. This is hip hop album debate. Let's go. Hey, yeah.
Welcome to Hip Hop Album Debate, the podcast. This is Q, and this is episode 63, baby. And the debate topic is, which was the better album between Lil' Kim, Hardcore, or Foxy Brown, Il Nana? All right. But before we get into this debate, you guys be sure to like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Dig that? All right, so let's get into this, man. So you got two albums that came out in the mid-90s that got a lot of comparison, you know, and rightfully so. The titles, Hardcore, right? Il Nana. Both ladies were from Brooklyn. Both were proteges of big rappers. Lil' Kim being a protege of Biggie. Foxy being the protege of Jigga. Their flow, their cadence, delivery, both was rough and edgy, right? Yet, they were different. You know, like, well, in terms of the albums, like they were different. They were different. I mean, you listen to Hardcore, so well, both albums were, I guess you could say, gangster rap, right, or whatever. But Hardcore to me was more like Frank Lucas, where Il Nana was more like a John Gotti or a Lucky Luciano, just in terms of one being more street, where the other one is street, but more mafioso, which would be the Il Nana. So the beautiful thing about it, neither one could say she bit me or no, she bit me. Like a lot of similarities, but it's, at the same time, these albums were different. You know, you listen to both and they are different. And that was the beautiful thing about it. In fact, I think these two albums is a great representation of the time where creativity was such a thing that you can compare two female rappers so much, yet they were different, even though there were a lot of similarities. And this is a clear-cut case of that. But Hardcore was pornography in album form. I mean, Kim was talking that ish, man, on what, Big Mama thing, spend a little dough, no time, your girl ain't a freak like me or Dina. Like, she owning her sexuality, whatever that may be, even if it's may have considered to be overboard, but she owned it, right? You got the Queen Bitch track on there, which, hey, shout out to the Beehive. Shout out to Beyonce, but this is the first Queen Bee that I'm familiar with as far as, you know, rapping and singing. Because, in fact, we can go a little further back than that. We can go further back to Queen Bee with Dolomite, but we don't got to go that far back. But, you know, when I think of Queen Bee, I think of Lil' Kim first. But, hey, shout out to Beyonce. She's definitely taken the title and earned it and owns it as far as I'm concerned. But to get back to Kim, again, it lived up, like her songs, Dreams, you know, it was supporting the title, what the album was about, Hardcore. Dreams was a play off of Biggie's Just Playing Dreams, you know, which he's fantasizing about sleeping with female singers. Kim fantasizing about about sleeping with male singers. And then Nicki Minaj would play off of it some years later with Barbie Dreams, doing the same thing. So these were some big songs, man. Some well put together songs that again supported the album. The singles off this album was "No Time" featuring Puffy, "Crush on You." The I don't think the remix was on the album. If you guys remember the remix, it was Kim and Lil C's. The video was real colorful. Kim was looking real nice. They had a few cameo features with Aaliyah, R.I.P., as well as Uncle Luke. Uncle Luke was in the video. But so let's touch on Foxy. Il Nana. Again, more mafioso, holy matrimony, the promise, the chase. All right. But the singles was a little bit bigger. Get Me Home, featuring Blackstreet. I'll Be, the Renee and Angela sample, featuring Jay-Z. So to me, if you think about it, if you look at like hardcore, to me, I think that album was put together more organically as opposed to Il Nana. I think the intentions were to make sure they had big records that could possibly cross over. Because keep in mind, Foxy was signed to Def Jam, so why not? I mean, at the end of the day, it is the music business, right? So they gotta make return on their investment. So, in Def Jam, they've always kind of had a reputation for that, and rightfully so, But so to me, it really came down to what I'm digging now or what I'm listening to now. I still listen to both albums. But I probably listened to hardcore more when I was younger. And I listen to Il Nana more now. So I'm going to go with Il Nana. Okay. But we're going to see what the people had to say. All right. We're going to go on YouTube. My man Dr. Dre writes, both albums were dope. It's sad to compare. I like Lil' Kim album more as a youngster. It was like porno to my preteen ears. Laugh emoji. But both were classics. All right, we're going to hop on the ground. Kev, the Astonishing, writes Il Nana. All right. So let's go to the polls and let's see what the people had to say via polls. All right. 44% voted hardcore. 56% voted Il Nana. There you have it. So, you guys, y'all let me know something, man. Do y'all agree with me in the polls or do you disagree? Maybe Kim album was better and tell me why. Leave me a comment. This is a ongoing conversation. So y'all holler at your boy, man. Let me know something. Let's chop it up. All right. So this is episode 63. I'm Q. I'm gone. Peace.
Hey.